Hello!
Hello!
Welcome back!
That's Jono. I'm G.
And we're Humdinger. Welcome back to another tastiest top 10 Pokemon.
Generation 4,
The Sinnoh region.
Pearl and Diamond.
And what was the other one?
I don't think that... Was there a third one?
I think there was. I go from nurturing it, to killing it, to cooking it, to eating it. So, I'm not able to kill with the same abandon that he is.
You don't have to nurture it or raise it. Like, you can at
I
least
do.
think it's
I like Pokemon.
it's on a farm somewhere and they kill it. So I don't have to kill it. There was really not 10 Pokemon that looked like they tasted good in this generation.
Just made shit up, basically, to try and fill out a list. It's kind of a lackadaisical thing to do.
Lackadaisical.
Anyway, let's start off. For my number 10, I had Fione, or Fione, little blue.
The legendary thing?
Yeah.
The same... Yeah. Okay.
My reasoning behind that is he kind of just looks like a water droplet. Just delicious. Have you seen them? They're the little water balls that you can make. They've got like a biodegradable skin that you can eat, and it's just water in a ball that you go, ooh. That's what Fione looks like to me.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you could... I wouldn't necessarily call water tasty, but...
That's why it's 10.
Yeah, alright. My number 10. I went with Arceus, the god Pokemon. Because, and this one, it's a god. Who wouldn't want to eat the god of all Pokemon? I feel like killing and eating a god would be...
Sacrilegious?
I was gonna say... Even if it doesn't taste good, it's an experience that you have that no one else will ever have.
Because you killed and ate the only god, yes.
Yeah.
My number 9, much like my number 10, is Manaphy.
The not really evolved, but kind of the evolved form of Fione.
Yeah, the globby cousin.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, another hydration ball. You know, grab like its little antenna thing and slurp up like a straw. And it's gone. Yum.
My number 9, I went with Happiny. For reasons
It looks like a marshmallow.
that they're fairy type, they would be kind of sugary, sweet meat.
I'm still not exactly
Weird.
sure how sugary meat would go. Like, I don't think it's
No,
gonna
it's
be
kind of-
nice. Okay, my number 8, I went with Shaman.
And another legendary. There were a lot of legendary Pokemon in this.
Yeah, I kind of... Yeah. But no, my reasoning behind Shaman is because I'm pretty sure, like, Hedgehog is meant to be fairly okay.
Yeah.
Because I believe you did some sort of research on it, and it's meant to be kind of tasty.
That was Porcupine, but I'm sure it's the same.
Oh,
Also,
here's a plant.
it's a salad.
Yeah. Healthy meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Your meat and your salad in one animal.
Cook it, you get your roasted veggies. And flowers as a garnish.
My number 8. I have no reason for this at all. I went with Snova and Obama Snow. Obama Snow. Obama Snow. I don't really have any... I think they're maple trees. They're pine trees. And
That's not good.
I
don't
some
think
kind
that's
of
nice.
some kind of Canadian tree, like a maple tree.
To be fair, I think Arceus would taste better than that.
So I imagine it'll be like a maple syrup snow. You could make like a maple syrup flavored snow cone out of them. That's pretty much my entire...
Yeah, I won't agree to that one. Like, that does not register for me.
Okay.
Now, my number 7 is probably going to be divisive here as well. I went with Rotom.
But that...
And the reason I went with Rotom, and this is my logic behind it,
Because it turns into a fridge.
it can turn into a fridge. It can also turn into a microwave and it can prepare meals for me.
It's still an electric ghost. So ghost is going to have no substance to it at all. And electric is going to be like licking a battery. It's going to be like licking nothing but still getting shocked by a battery.
But I can get the food out of the fridge.
That's not Rotom that you're eating though. That's food that's in the fridge.
But Rotom is the fridge. So I'm eating food from Rotom.
But that's not... No.
Still better than maple snow cone from a tree that doesn't have maple.
You don't agree with mine, I don't agree with yours. This is getting into a very argumentative list.
Yeah, well, to be fair, it's a very bland list.
Yeah, there was not a very deep roster of tasty looking Pokemon in this generation, so we've just kind of had to make do with stupid answers. My number 7, I went with Licky.
Tongue.
Yeah, you can just eat the tongue. It's an actual food that people eat.
Yeah, that's.
And there's about 9 foot worth of tongue in a Licky.
I
Plus
put
also-
it number 6 because of that reason. Tongue is supposedly quite nice. Again, I've not eaten it, but I put him as number 6 because when you've got a generation that's not bringing much,
Tongue is the best that they've got.
Tongue is pretty high up on the list, to be fair.
Also, its body, it kind of looks like a
Marshmallow.
yeah, it looks like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man with a 9 foot tongue.
Every girl's nightmare. My number 6 was Licky, so covered.
Yeah, so we've already covered that. My number 6, I went with Munchlax.
No, it's just fat.
It's not all fat. Snorlax is all fat. Munchlax is mostly fur. It spends a lot of time eating berries.
It also eats leftovers,
Yeah, but it eats actual food.
which it got from Rotom.
It spends a lot of time eating berries. It eats lots and lots of berries. And in my Googling research, I found out that a lot of animals, what they eat changes the flavour of how they taste. Through a hipster kind of paddock to plate thing, they always kind of explain what the animal you're eating used to eat, because it makes it better food.
No, I understand the logic, and I completely agree. Although
What it eats makes it taste better. And if Munchlax eats like a ton of berries every day, then it's going to taste sweet and berry-ish.
E.
Yeah.
Very E.
I think it's going to have a nice firm...
Buttock. Okay, so my number 5, I went with Starly because bird. That's that on a list that had nothing. I went with the bird.
Yeah.
He's not big,
No.
but I mean, people eat
And
quails,
the
which
other
is
two,
fucking
though?
weird. Hey, yeah. Sorry, that's
And
meant.
Staravia and Staraptor?
Yes, that's meant to
Yeah.
have the evolutions because they are bigger.
Yeah.
But again, bird.
My number 5, I went with Gibble, Gabite, and Garchomp. Because they're shark. Flake is a good... They
Yeah.
are ground.
Flake is good, just gritty.
Yeah, it'll be an earthy flavour to it.
As long as you put like pepper on it, you won't really notice because you'll
Yeah.
be like, it's just extra pepper. But really, it's soil.
It was dropped on the floor, but picked up within 5 seconds. So there's a little bit of grit in there, but it still tastes good.
Little bit of grit, but it's fine. It's fine.
Thanks, Jamie.
Number 4. I went with Combi. And you
That's
can
it.
eat honeycomb, and you can also use beeswax and stuff to, put on the string of your bow so that you can go and hunt other wild animals that taste better. But honey and honeycomb are sweet, and again, in a list that's not providing me much to go with, that's one of the better alternatives. Hence the fact it's my number 4.
Yeah. People do eat bees.
They do.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it right. It's just weird.
We're all going to be eating insects eventually. Alright, my number 4, I went with Torterra.
Yep. Mock turtle soup.
Well, yeah, turtle soup. And it's got trees and shit on the back of it.
Well,
More-
actually,
More maple syrup.
animals live on the back of Torterra, so you can potentially hunt other wildlife on it.
Yeah, I didn't actually think of that, but yeah, that'll work.
So you can create Torterra as a terrarium to grow other animals for your hunting pleasure, and then just drag him around as a fridge.
It's not
A
a fridge.
living fridge.
That's not a fridge. That was not
Personal-
my point though. That was your point that you brought up.
Personal slaughterhouse?
It's not a slaughterhouse. You're the one killing it. No, I was actually thinking about eating the Torterra itself.
Yes, but I've raised
Because-
an even better point now.
Not a better point. You can't
It is.
eat things that it No, whatever.
I'm trying to save Pokemon here.
You're saving Pokemon by killing the Pokemon that live on it.
Yes.
That's still killing Pokemon. It's killing more Pokemon than just the one Pokemon I was killing.
Yeah, but then you would have to kill lots of Torterras.
Not necessarily, they're massive.
Yes, but meat spoils.
Put it in a fridge.
And Rotom wins! My number 3, I went with Cherub.
Cherubi?
Is it? Yep, okay. It's cherries.
Yeah.
That's delicious.
It's a fruit, and it's an animal, so it's a meat.
It's a franimal.
Fruitimal. Animute. It's also
That's a
my
good-
number 3. I had a question mark next to Cherim, because that's not necessary. That's all... I don't know what's actually inside it. It's all cloaked up.
It's just
But,
an
yeah, I don't know.
uncircumcised cherry.
You know, I like cherries.
Yeah, oh,
And I like...
I like cherry flavoured things.
Yeah.
My number 2, I went with Mammoth because it's meat.
It's a mammoth-sized pig.
Yeah, it's pork. It's the size of a house. Imagine the bacon strips on that. Mate, my breakfast is set.
Yeah.
I don't even need toast for that shit. Just give me bacon and sauce. Fucking yes. Nice bacon. Not that stupid American crispy shit. They overcook it. Like, bit of browning, lovely. Get that little bit of a crunch. Don't fucking blacken it.
My number 2, you're going to have to work with me on this. I did more Googling. I Googled the animal that this one's based on. And I came up with 2 results. One that said it tasted like pot roast beef. And one that says it tastes like fresh, ripe melons. Which are 2 completely different flavours.
Yeah. I'm not sure how a melon...
A pot roasted melon.
That doesn't sound nice. I mean, pot roasted meat, I'm pretty on board with that. Melon to me has that very, very, very sweet.
More sweet beef.
What
I haven't even said what it is yet. It's Bidoof and Babarrel.
Beaver.
It's beaver. That's apparently what beaver tastes like.
I'm always up to eat beaver. He delivered that one to me, I'm sorry.
I did all my explaining before I revealed what it was. So
Yeah, it was
I'm
much
done.
more dramatic.
Yeah.
Alright, and my number 1, I went with Arceus. I imagine something that created everything is going to have the most amazing flavour.
Yeah. It's like all animals wrapped into one.
Yeah. And not in the weird turducken sort of way, because that's wrong. Plus, his little halo stone things can change his flavour.
You can change his type, yeah. So if you make him fire type, you get that
Smoky barbecue.
barbecue thing that we always talk about.
Give him fairy and he gets that weird sugary thing. If I make him do both at the same time, it's going to be the weirdest combination.
So this is your number 1. My number 1, I went with Mammoth for giant bacon, giant pork roasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's yeah, no, I pay that, exactly. That's why I said Mammoth Swine is my number 2.
Yeah. Mammoth is definitely going to be in the top 3.
Yeah, no, definitely, without a shadow of doubt. So,
Cherubi was at my number 3.
who's my number
No,
3,
yeah,
so
3.
there we go. Cherubi at number 3. As much as I love eating beaver, I assume that God will taste nicer.
Right, so number 3 was Cherub, number 2 was Arceus, number 1, Mammoth.
Bacon for the win. Peace out! No, just don't put that in.
Thanks for tuning in. That's number 4. Stay tuned for number 5.
Like, subscribe. Humdinger!
Humdinger!
Right. I had to burp.
Bye.
Bye.